What's up, everyone? Ender here. Just wrapped up my second day of the ladder. Been grinding. Day 1, we ended up rank 1. My stack. Day 2, I'm rank 11. Some people in my stack are a little bit higher. I've been playing mostly Clefable, and I wanted to make this quick video outlining how its moves work and giving you a basic guide on how to approach this character. You want to start off with Disarming Voice. This is your last hitting tool. It does an insane amount of damage, and it's got a big range. So when your enemy is looking to last hit, walk up. You can even go with the edge of the last hit here. 711 damage at level 3. One of the best damaging last hitting tools in the game from a supporter that we've got in a while. But it does have a long cooldown, so watch out for that. Heal Pulse, very similar to Eldegoss Synthesis. It's an area of effect heal, quite potent as well. So make sure you're involving your allies in early trades with that. Moving on, once you get to level 4, you want to go Moonlight. Draining Kiss was very popular in the test server, but it's either been nerfed or some interactions are not working the way that they did previously. I recommend going Moonlight. It's definitely the superior move. It gives you map mobility as it increases your movement speed, and it just provides a reliable heal over time in an area that your teammates will definitely appreciate. If you do happen to run any special attack items like special attack specs, that will boost the effectiveness of Moonlight. It does have a good special attack ratio, but I don't play those items in 5 stacks, and I'll get more on that later. At level 6, I like to go Gravity. Follow Me is a very unique move. Introduce a new mechanic in the game called a Taunt, but it simply is just not as powerful as Gravity. Gravity is a game-defining move in that it completely changes the way that the enemy team has to play around it. What it does is it prevents any dashes or any movement type abilities from being casted within Gravity and being cast into Gravity. So when I talk about movement or dash abilities, think Lucario's Extreme Speed, think any move that Scyther or Scissor has, any move that Buzzwole has, because Leech Life has a small dash associated to it, and if it has that and is trying to attempt to go into the circle, or if it's cast while they're within the circle, it would completely end it. One of the amazing interactions this Pokemon has is into Snorlax, where you can stop Heavy Slam from going off after the Snorlax has jumped into the air, because once they get into that gravity zone, boom, they're sucked onto the ground. So this is completely changing the way enemies have to play into Clefable. A lot of people are already adopting a full heal to counter this move, as full heal does allow you to bypass the negative effects of Gravity. At level 8, you get your Unite move, which is great. A lot of Pokemon get theirs at level 9. What your Unite move does is when you cast it, it heals your allies for 25% of their missing HP. So it really only is effective when your allies are extremely low, which is why I like to pair Buddy Barrier with it to guarantee that heal goes off and to provide your teammate with some more effectiveness to fight afterwards. Afterwards, you also get a randomly selected move from one of 6 moves. There I just got Close Combat. Some of the moves are damaging moves, like Close Combat and Fly, which you get from Talonflame, Hyper Beam, which you would get from Dragonite. These are randomly selected, but they're moves that mimic other Pokemon in Pokemon Unite. There's no way to control these, and oftentimes you want to use them at around objective control. Close Combat can be helpful at burning down an objective, can be sometimes helpful at lasting objectives. Things like Fly and Hyper Beam will be extremely useful. Block is another one you can get to zone your enemies out. It really is going to depend on what you get and what you get in the situation. But if you noticed, my Unite move's already back to 50%. And Clefable is the first supporter Pokemon to receive an extremely fast charging Unite move. Mime and Eldegoss have somewhat low charges in the middle of the road at around 100 seconds, but Clefable, like Azumarill, like Pikachu, has that 89-second recharge time, meaning that you can use this quite frequently. That's pretty much Clefable. Go out there in team fights, keep your teammates alive with Moonlight, and make sure that you're leveraging Gravity in chokes. If you notice right here, Gravity covers this entire zone. So if you're, for example, in the Ray fight, one thing you want to do as Clefable, as you are quite tanky, is you want to get positioning here. The moment the enemy team looks like they want to start a fight, boom, this entire zone has been gravitied, and you know, you want to be able to be healing your teammates at the same time. You notice someone gets slow, use your Unite move to give them a Buddy Barrier shield, get that healing going off on them as well, and be creative with what you get. Close Combat, don't bait yourself into dying with this move. I do that. I make that mistake a lot. You know, you want to get that damage off in a team fight, but sometimes it's not worth it. Let it expire and it'll be absolutely fine. Hydro Pump, very good zoning tool. The damage isn't that impressive. As you can see, 482 there. but good to zone people out. Hyper Beam, this is a good last hitting tool, or just good damage nuke. If you do end up getting this in a team fight, and there's no objective to last hit, just use it, get the damage out. You don't necessarily need to wait to last hit your enemies with it. Make sure you can just get some effectiveness out of that. Let's see if I can get some other moves here. Fly, it's a good last hitting tool like Talonflame's Fly. Also just good escaping tool. You need to be able to jump over a wall, and you happen to get that one, that can be very nice. We got Fly again there. Want to just show you guys if I can get blocked. Perfect. Snorlax's block, couple this with X speed. You can block people around if you need to block them while your team is trying to push a Regieleki in, or while your team is trying to defend a Regieleki, or block at a Regice, or whatever it might be. Be creative with this. Find different use cases for it. Let me know if you do anything cool on Clefable, and enjoy the rest of this video.
Where did it go? Right?
Oh, that was a nasty gravity. Did so much, doggies. I mean, I could use ult probably, but whatever. I have no moves. He can't move anywhere. It's so stupid into Scissor though. Like he actually has literally no movement. Every one of his moves is a dash.
Oh, well, that's why I joked. Green or red better? I don't know. They're probably both broken.
Okay.
Nice.
All right.